Guys, I'm here in Brookhaven, but for those of you who don't know, the city is very dangerous, so because of that, all the streets are blocked, and there's a huge border here in Brookhaven, and I want to work here to improve and also help the city, but there's a problem. First, I'll have to take a test to join this military base, so to do that, I'm heading over there. I'm going to grab my car here, and now I'll have to go to the military base, but first, I'm going to pick up my friend. For those who don't know, my friend lives in this exact house. Now, I've arrived here to pick him up, and he finally showed up. He's already wearing a military avatar, and even uses that animation, but he finally came over and said we'll get approved no matter what, so I'm sure we will. But now I'm heading over here to this exact military base. By the way, my friend works here. He said, hello, what do you want? This is the recruitment base. Look, we want to be recruited to join the military. I said we wanted to become military personnel. Hopefully he lets us, but it seems like he finally opened the garage, and now I'm heading inside. But guys, there's a lot of strange stuff in here. I don't exactly know what I'll have to do. He said, come here now. Okay, this seems to be a bit more serious. He asked, why are you already using a military avatar? That's true. He is a real military man, but my friend isn't. In fact, he's fake. He said, it's my everyday outfit. Actually, that's a lie. I'm sure he's lying because I know. He uses a different avatar, but now he's heading back here. I'm following him to see what I have to do. He said, do 1,000 squats right here, right now. 1,000 squats? But that's impossible. Yet my friend came here up front and seems to have started doing it. Okay, I'm getting ready here too to start this exercise. This is going to take a long time. I'm sure we'll be here for days until we can finish the whole exercise. And he said, see you later. I'll come back when you're done. It seems like he's leaving. Actually, he's leaving the military base. And now he's going down here. He got his military car, which is the smallest and ugliest car of all. And now he's coming over here to do something. And you can see that everything here is completely closed. All the borders are shut. And the only one open is exactly this one. And this is the border I want to work at. It looks like he arrived here to say something. And he said, let me pass. I'm your boss. He is the boss. And this player works for him. And he said, no, noobs, you can't pass. Look at what he said. This border is really ugly. So, as soon as I get here, the first thing I'll do is redo all of this. It seems like my friend left here and is a bit angry with everything happening. And he said, what did you say? A fight is happening here, live on Roblox. And he said, I said you could pass. Okay, it seems like he opened the gate. The boss is passing through here. It seems like the two of them have a really weird rivalry. Meanwhile, I'm doing my exercise here to see if I ever finish this. I asked how much we've already done because, honestly, I'm not counting. How much have we done? And he said we still have a lot left. So that means there's still a lot left. A lot of time has passed. We finally finished. And he said, and now, what do we do? I think I'll wait here for that player to come back. You can see that there's a lot of weird stuff here. I have no idea what this is because it's really strange, but it looks like he finally got here. And now we're heading to the next exercise. So I went back here to listen to everything he has to say. And he said, now it's the driving test. Go through all the cones. Okay, we have to go through the cones, but I don't know which car I'm supposed to use for this. Is it the car behind me or another one? But now he's coming back here and we've got this different car here. I think this is the one I have to drive to do the test. It looks like this is the real deal. I'm going to have to go through the cones without hitting them and go through this entire section and come back here. But this is going to be really hard because there are parts you just can't get through, like this one right here. So I'm going to have to find a different way. I'm reversing here and I finally managed to get through. And now I've just reached the end. It was actually pretty easy, but the player is coming over here and he said, now go back the other way. So that means I can't go back on the right side because it's off limits. I'll have to return through the other side. And this looks way harder because it seems like there's no space to pass. So I'm carefully moving forward here, trying to get through without any issues. Perfect. I made it through and I've just finished the challenge, which was actually quite tough. And he said, now it's my turn. Now it's his turn. I don't know if he'll do very well because he's a terrible driver. In fact, he already knocked over a cone, specifically this one right here. He said, oh my god. Okay, try again. I'll let you have another shot at this. It looks like he's coming forward and he almost hit something here. He drives really poorly. He's coming up here. He went through the middle and he just knocked over this cone. It looks like this is the end for him. Now he's failed and probably I'm the only one who's going to pass. So I'm coming over here to see what's going to happen. And he said, you pass and you in purple fail. But that doesn't make any sense. I did everything he asked and I still failed. Even my friend raised his hand and said, approve him or I won't work for you. It seems like they're arguing here. And he said, okay, approve. I'll disapprove myself. It looks like he disapproved himself. I didn't get that one though. But now he switched his avatar back to normal. And he said, you're the boss now. This is weird because he didn't have to leave here. It was just a mistake he made, which he could have corrected. And he said, tomorrow I'll be the boss. For now, I'm going to rest. It looks like he's leaving here. Just took this helicopter and now he's off to take a vacation. He actually played it smart. He's taking advantage here. New employees. He's taking advantage of this time to go on vacation, which means he landed here at the hotel and is parking right here. But it's forbidden to leave the helicopter here in the water. And he just left it there. Now he's going to grab a room. That was the strangest thing I've ever seen. But I'll take advantage of being the boss for just 24 hours. And I'm going to do the biggest renovation of all all at the military base. The first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to have to redo the border. Now my friend showed up here and I told him we're going to redo the border and also the avatar. Okay, I'm heading out now and I'm coming up here, but I'm not sure if he's going to be too happy. Now I'll have to make an avatar. So I just got here and finished my avatar, which turned out exactly like this. My military avatar is looking really good. It's actually amazing. He said it's better than my avatar, and I agree. Now he went back here and I'm heading over as well. I'm not sure if I should fire the player or if I should let him stay here. I honestly don't know. So I just arrived here to talk to him and he noticed I'm here. I said, and you, do you still want to stay here? Because if you want, you can leave, or maybe you'll stay. And he said, I want to stay and I want new rules. I don't even know what the rules are for this border right now. I asked, what are the rules currently? Because I really want to know. Until today, I still don't know what the rules are to pass through this border. I have no idea. And he said, you have to be pro. Okay, this is a huge problem. I'm going to have to redo everything. He'll have to leave here. And now I'm going to start the construction. But first, I need some light because it's getting dark. And once it's dark, I won't be able to see anything. On the right, I'm going to grab a special item. These lights to illuminate everything so I know exactly what I'm doing. Perfect. This already looks great. Now I'm going to start making modifications. First, I'll grab this item on the right. And now I'm placing cones on the ground. I'm going to put a lot of them. Perfect. This already looks really good. And this will be the size of the border. I'm going to have to start the modifications to improve the verification of what passes through this border. But it looks like my friend arrived here with a flashlight. And the other player is also coming up to light everything up. Now I'm going to place these other cones. Perfect. I'm putting down a lot of them. And now it looks just like this. I'm also going to place some at the back. Done. I'm putting them here. And after a while, I finally finished. I'm going to put this thing here. Just like this. I'm going to place it here too. Perfect. I placed the icons here. Just like this. Because people are going to come here, pass through, and be able to exit from this part. I'm going to need help. I said, what about you all? Put things here too. Because this is going to be really important. He placed this thing, but my friend is coming back here. And he just placed a bathroom here. That's also a really important thing. Now he came over here and placed this thing too. And also this military house. But he'll need to move this a bit further. Perfect. Now it looks really nice. It's actually looking really interesting. It seems he did the same thing, but this time he did something different. He placed this secret building here so people won't know who's inside. I'm going to place it right here. And also in this other part, I'm going to grab this item on the right and place it exactly here so I can press this button. That will open the gate and I can also close it. I'm going to place it in this part as well. This is really turning out beautiful. It's starting to look like a real border, but there's just one thing missing. He said, since I'm placing the missing item, go ahead. He's going to have to place the missing item here and hopefully he gets it right. He placed exactly this one and this is the right item, but there's a problem. I just realized I made a mistake because this item is in the middle of the street, so I'll need to remove it and place it right here. Perfect. Now it's much better. I've done this part too. Now the border is much better. Everything here is much better done. Way better than before. I said, everyone come here. They all need to see this part to learn the new rules here because this border didn't have rules, so I'll need to add some important rules so they know what to do. I said, rules. Do not let people pass who have things wrong in their truck. Very simple. And hopefully they understood. It seems like he understood here and he here also understood. So everyone who understood will take care of their part of the border. Each of them in a part. He's coming back here to take care of his section and the other is here checking. Now I'll grab the light on the right. I'll start placing them here because you can't see anything. So I'll put them in the open spaces so they can properly check the people passing through here. I'll place them in this part here as well and also here just on both sides. Now this is really looking much better. But my friend says, hey, why don't you check the cargo yourself and we just open the gate? That's true. I think it would be way more efficient if we do that. It looks like it's finally getting bright outside and the first player is arriving. We'll have to check his truck here, but he'll need to go very slowly so that the spikes don't puncture his tires. Perfect. He's here now. I'll have to check everything here. I said, first, identification, please. I need to check his identification and it looks like he's here now. He handed me this. I'm checking here and it seems legitimate, so it's fine. You can pass through. But first, I need to see what's in his cargo. I said, open the cargo. He's coming back here and we need to check everything to see if he can pass or not. But I'm looking here and it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. It's really just a regular truck, so I'll let him pass here in front because everything's fine. I said, go ahead. I'll let him open the gate since everything's fine. He opened it and now the truck is coming through to do his work. But if he moves further ahead, we'll have to check again because he's leaving the city and we can't know what he's doing. Now there's a player coming here and it seems like it's my boss. He just arrived here to do something. I'm not sure if he came to check how the border is doing or if he's trying to pass through. I really don't know. I said, hello, ID please. I need his ID. And he handed it to me. Well, I'm checking it and it seems real, so I think I'll let him pass. After all, he's my boss. I said, pass through. Now he passed, but actually, he's parking over there. I think he's about to say something. I don't know what he has to say, but you can see that he's using his military avatar now, so it seems like he finally returned to normal, and he said that he'll be the new boss. I will pursue anyone who tries to escape from here. This is definitely going to be really important, but he came here in his car, and it looks like he's modifying it to bring a police car car here. Now he's coming up to the front and just placed this thing for police cars. This is going to be very important because one day someone will try to pass through here and attempt to escape. So he's going to take care of that part and I'll take care of the back. But now I'll have to modify my car because it's too simple. I'm going to make it green and I also need to make a few changes. Perfect. It looks like this now. It really looks cool. But now I'll have to climb up here. I'll grab this item on the right and place it exactly in this spot. Now people can come here and use this item. It's really useful. In case someone escapes, I'll use this car to chase them down. I'm keeping an eye out to see who's passing through here. But now, another player is coming and he's running. Because he was running, his car just broke down. That's because he drove over the spikes at high speed, which caused his car to break. He said, "My car is broken." Well, unfortunately, there's not much I can do because he was the one who drove through here running. Even my friend came by and said, "Don't run!" So that's true. I don't know why he came here so fast because that could have caused an accident. But now he's trying to leave, but he can't turn. That's because both front tires. Now it looks like he's here trying to fix his car. He's making some adjustments here and it seems like he really managed to fix it. He repaired his car and now he's coming here in front, much slower than before. I think he's finally understood that running in this area is prohibited. But now I need to check his identification. I said, "ID, please." He got out of the car and just grabbed this other one. I don't think this is right because actually this isn't his ID. I said, "No, this isn't it. I'm sure this isn't it." But now the truck is coming here. I'll let my friend handle this part to check the player while I take care of the truck because this truck looks much more important. He finally arrived here and now I need to check the cargo. I said, "Let me see the cargo. This is going to be really important." He got out of here, just handed me this item. I can see here that it's basically a real ID and he said, "Please let me pass. I'm a good guy." Actually, no. I'm coming here behind to open this thing. We can see there are several boxes here, but inside we have these things. It's prohibited to pass here. So he's arrested. I said, "You're arrested." What he did is unforgivable. And now everyone has arrived here to arrest him in Roblox. He said, "What? Are you not going to check if I can pass?" It seems like people didn't check if he could pass or not. So he'll have to wait while we arrest the player. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button and I'll add you on Roblox.